Hey guys, in this episode of Pixels and Potholes, we are actually going to make our way to Retropalooza in Fort Worth, Texas. Now, I've never actually been to a Retropalooza. I've always wanted to go, so this will be my first trip, not only to Retropalooza, but to Texas. But we are going to make a little bit of a detour on the way, and we're going to spend a couple of days in Pensacola Beach, Florida. So we actually ended up leaving Pensacola Beach a little early and started making our way to Texas. So we passed through Mississippi, got to see some pretty cool stuff, some bridges, and crossed over the Mississippi River. And it's always fun doing these road trips, and especially going to Texas. This is probably the furthest that we've ever driven on a road trip, and it was really cool to see just how the scenery changes, that everything changes, even the roads change going from state to state. Now, there was supposed to be some pretty bad weather going on in Texas for this week in Retropalooza, and sure enough, the closer we got, the worse the weather got as well. So as we entered Texas, the weather actually cleared up, which was surprising, and it was nice to see everything, especially with the sunset. So the first place we actually checked out was a game store called Found It Electronics and Video Games. It was a really cool store, and they had a ton of inventory. So we actually went in and shot some footage, and I wanted to show you guys all the crazy stuff that they had. This store had a good mix of rare items, uncommon items, and a lot of common stuff as well. It was all very well displayed, and they just had a little bit of everything, and the staff were super nice. They got everything from Jaguar to Game Boy to even a really solid Super Nintendo collection. They had a little bit of everything. They had the hard to find stuff, the common stuff, and the prices were all pretty reasonable. Now granted, as reasonable as they can be for the retro game market. They were also kind enough to bring out some of their more uncommon items and interesting items that they had and show it to us.
And I'm here with Trevor with Found It Electronics and Video Games.
How's it going, guys?
They've been kind enough to let us take a look at their store and show us what they got. And they have a little bit of everything. We did a quick walk around. They have retro, even gaming laptops, and some very obscure stuff.
Yep, anime, Pokemon cards, and then the specialty that our store has is the retro video games, as well as the newer stuff, but we love the retro stuff. So we pulled out a few items, I think, for you guys to take a look at, stuff that we just bought literally yesterday.
Oh, wow.
And we're going to start off by showing you guys the complete in-box Vectrex console.
Very rare.
Yeah, super rare.
I've actually never even seen a box with Vectrex.
Yeah, I know. The box is super rare to actually have the box. I mean, this does have a bit of tape blemishes here and there. It's a bit worn, but even to have the box itself is crazy rare.
Retro tape.
Yeah, the tape is retro as well.
And then
yeah.
But the Vectrex is basically a home arcade system that they released, and it even mimics like an arcade setup. The games come in these giant boxes, and they actually have some complete in-box games, which is also rare. And the games come with these little overlays. So this one here is called Spike and has a little overlay, and all it does is basically, for this game at least, show you the controls for the game and give some animation and art on it and a slight color tint.
Yeah.
But very cool. We can actually do some gameplay here.
Yeah, I like the Vectrex a lot just because it has like super sharp image. I mean, it comes with the monitor built into the console, but even, 30 or more years, I don't know how many years it's been. I think this released in 1983. So however long it's been since then, gosh, like 40 years, the screen still looks absolutely crisp and beautiful. It's kind of a shame that it has the overlay on it because it kind of hides how crisp and beautiful the graphics are on there, but it adds a nice little color. This one kind of gives you like a cityscape background and then the controls, but beautiful console.
It's very cool. I wonder what these retailed for back in the day. These had to be expensive.
Yeah, I don't know for sure, but I know they're expensive nowadays. I think we're selling this all as a bundle for roughly $1,000.
So what you get, that's not that bad for
It's
simply
not.
unboxing having the games.
Yeah, and the games all come with their overlays. Each game has an overlay, and just to have all the games complete in box with their overlays is hard to find. And to come with the box with the console and everything, pretty nice collectible item.
Thanks for letting us take a look at it. Very cool. Never seen one with the box.
Yeah. And then we pulled out a few more items.
This one was, to my knowledge, a Blockbuster only, and it's a Flintstone Surprise at Dinosaur Peak. And it's a very uncommon, rare game. One of the rarest on the NES. This and what Little Samson are probably the rarest.
Yep, that's absolutely right.
But here it is. It's in good shape too. They have this little plastic protector here. This one's going for what, 1,200? 2,000. 2,000.
2,000. I was gonna say 1,200 sounds a little low.
That's a little
for this one. But yeah,
This is a repro box for it, but this is what the box. Did they ever actually come with a box?
they did. Yeah,
They did?
very rarely you can find the box, but the box itself is like twice the price of just the cartridge. So
Oh, yeah.
it's almost impossible to find the box because of the nature of the game,
Yeah.
how rare printed it was.
And
But yeah.
I'm guessing a lot of them didn't survive being Blockbuster
Right.
rentals and
Yeah.
stuff. So.
Yeah. Just like most Blockbuster exclusive games, they only made as many as there were stores for Blockbuster, and then most people either threw them away thinking it's just going to be a Flintstones
Oh.
game. Who cares? And then the smart people hung on to it.
Oh, definitely. And they pulled out a GameCube, a Panasonic GameCube. This was released in Japan only, and this one actually has the box, which I've also never seen complete like that. Seen complete like that. And the Panasonic GameCube was unique because it could play GameCube games as well as DVDs. And they have it hooked up and running Final Fantasy Crystal Chronicles, and that's the Japanese version of the game, obviously. But a very unique system.
Yeah, very unique. Very unique.
This one actually has a disc tray, so it can fit both disc, DVDs, and GameCube games.
Yeah, basically Nintendo's answer to their competitor Xbox and PlayStation hosting that they play DVDs. So Japan was like, we'll partner up with Panasonic, and it wasn't popular enough to make it to the United States, but we still have, I think there was like less than 5,000 of these made, and they're still floating around, and we're lucky enough to have one in the box.
In the box. And I didn't know this, but it actually has a unique controller too.
Yeah.
So the controller has like kind of a, what would you call, like a matte feeling to it.
Yeah.
And it's the Panasonic GameCube controller. This whole system looks to be almost brand new, like somebody didn't really play it.
Yeah, that's how you see most of these. They didn't really get played too much. Most people who had them usually already had a GameCube, and then, the Japanese people, they just take care of their stuff. So that's usually
And I
the
do
story.
wonder how much more expensive this was over a standard GameCube from launch day.
It was at least a couple hundred more than a standard. I know that for sure, but because of the limited nature of it, I'm not sure they even actually sold on shelves and stuff. I think that you had to like mail in and buy this or be at the right place at the right time. Because again, not a lot of them were made.
Yeah. Appreciate you showing us this here.
Yeah, of course. Yeah, and if you guys want to look at anything else, just let us know. And thank y'all for coming in and doing a little video of our store.
Appreciate it. And we're in town for Retropalooza, and you guys are moving to a new location soon, right?
Yeah, we'll be moving just a couple minutes down from our current location, but yeah, double the space. We'll be hosting card tournaments and kind of just trying to do more events in general, for gaming especially.
Yeah,
so
more community stuff.
Yeah, community events, maybe little like retro game tournaments. Nobody throws, tournaments for old games anymore.
Right?
So might make some fun events out of it. So, you can always keep up with us on social media where we'll be posting all of our updates and any event information.
It's an awesome store. You have a lot of good stuff. You're very, very well stocked.
Yeah, thank you very much.
You have a little bit of everything. So.
I hope you guys end up finding a lot of cool stuff at the Retropalooza.
Oh yeah, we plan on it. So. Thank you again.
Yeah, of course.
Thanks.
Next up on our stop was the National Video Game Museum at the Discovery Center here in Frisco, Texas. Now, I've never actually heard of this place, but my wife found it and we decided to go and check it out. When you first walk in, they have this big BioShock Infinite statue, and they also have this big wall of game consoles, and it's like all the game consoles, and they're painted gold, and it just has like retro video game trailers and advertisements playing. It's a really cool way to start the museum off. Now I'm not going to show you like everything at the museum, but it starts off in stages, is the way they have it divided up. So like stage 1 is like early home consoles like Pong. Here's a giant Pong machine, which is really cool. And then it kind of goes to like stage 2, stage 3, 4, and each stage has like different kinds of consoles and different eras, and it's really cool the way I have it set up. Oh, this is cool. This is when Sony and Nintendo tried to make a console, and this was like their prototype. And then they have some of the more recent stuff. You got an Xbox and a Wii and PlayStation 2, and it was a lot of fun to see this. It was the presentation was fantastic. Of course, I had to try the giant Pong machine, but it's set up for 2 players, and I didn't have a second person that could play with me at the time. So, yeah, very cool though. It is hard to control though. These knobs are super heavy, and when you spin them, they just keep going. Next up, they had a Pokemon area. So not only is it the video games, but just kind of everything Pokemon, toys, cards, Game Boy stuff, video games, merchandise. Really cool. And they're playing classic Pokemon Indigo, you know, Season 1, Episode 1 on there. And they had some Pokemon Stadium and other things set up. Very cool setup if you're into Pokemon. This area was dedicated to virtual reality, so you're going to have things like the Virtual Boy in here and some other consoles that weren't necessarily successful, but it's pretty cool to see like virtual reality through the years. Here we have something really cool, is the Dreamcast development computer, I guess. Very cool. I've never even seen that before. This cabinet features some of the weird like game controllers. So you got like the Power Glove, and there is the Resident Evil 4 chainsaw controller for the GameCube. So a lot of really cool things here. Now this one coming up here is really cool. They have basically a retro game store setup. So you've got like advertisements and like rental spots, and I had to go take some pictures, obviously, of myself acting like I was working at a game store from the 80s. What do you think? Well, would I get the job? Am I hired? I don't know. This is really cool though. It was neat to see all this. They even had like a bin of games marked as discount. Obviously you can't buy them, but it's cool just having that set up and seeing what a retro game store from back then would look like. Next up, they had this wall of old computers, so like Commodore 64s and Macs and things like that. And you could go up and play different games. One of the computers had like Oregon Trail running on it, which was really cool. And I actually had such a good time playing Oregon Trail on this old PC that I went out and bought it at Walmart for the Switch to give it a try, and it is a lot of fun. So this next area was really cool. It had all your handheld gaming systems. You could actually come in here and just play with some that they had laid out. But it had your Game Boys, your Game Gears, your Tiger Electronics, your little Pong, you know, handheld game consoles. But a very cool section. Now this part, they had bedrooms set up to be like they were in the 80s and 70s. So this one had like a bunch of 1980s posters and movies and music. And it had an NES set up on an old CRT TV. Very cool, just kind of recreating what a kid's room in the 80s would look like. And yeah, I got to play Little Mario as well, so that's a bonus. They also had this old school, like a television setup with the wood panel walls and the old couch, just like you'd see at your grandma's house, so I had to try that too. Toward the end of the museum, they had this like really cool Castlevania Lords of Shadows 2 figure, or statue, I should say, not a figure. Little Halo Master Chief. They had just a lot of really cool stuff, and the cool thing is whenever you get your ticket, which is pretty cheap, it's like $12, they also give you several tokens, because at the end of the museum they have a arcade. You can go just play some games. This arcade was awesome. It had some really nice 1980s music playing, but I had to kind of mute that for copyright reasons. But yeah, they had a lot of cool games in here, a lot of your classics, your Spy Hunter, Donkey Kong, Bucky O'Hare, Tron. they had a little bit of everything, your Galagas, your Pac-Mans. Really cool, and you can also get more tokens if you want. They only give you a few, but it's cool that they give you any at all. But they had a lot of fun games in here. And I did try out quite a few of them. They were a lot of fun, and I did keep one token to take back with me as like a little souvenir. Now here I was playing some Pac-Man Jr., and these ghosts really had me on the run. My favorite arcade cabinet was the Star Wars Atari cabinet. You play as an X-Wing fighting like TIE fighters, and you have to go and take down the Death Star. It was a lot of fun, and this game still holds up today, I think. It plays surprisingly well, despite its age.
Alright guys, so we just got to the Will Rogers Memorial Center. We're going to be helping set up for the convention. So just waiting for everybody to show up. I got here a little early, so
I made my way into the convention center, and I run into my buddy, 7th level, and his son, the 8th, and they were there to help set up as well. Shortly after we got there, Jay pulled up with Tim in the U-Haul, and it was just loaded down with all of the poles needed for the dividers for the booths. They also had a lot of stuff for their booth, and just basically a lot of things to get set up. So we started unloading, and we made quick work of it actually. The hard part, or the part that took the longest, was actually setting up all the individual booths, spacing those out, and getting them ready for the vendors. All the dividers and cloths were all in the back of that truck, so it was a lot to set up.
and we're here with OK Chief.
What's up?
And
man, this guy's a godsend, you guys. Holy moly. Whew.
We're in the middle of setting
and him.
up.
He's a godsend.
But yeah, we're setting up for Retropalooza. We're at Chief's booth, and we'll take a quick look at what he's got.
Go for it. Check out all the good stuff, you guys.
He's got some crazy stuff here.
This is my mid-tier.
Mid-tier.
Mid-tier stuff. Looking good, looking good.
So do you set up like this all the time, or
Yes,
is it just like a special setup?
No. This is my normal setup. You've seen my videos.
Yeah.
This is how I normally do. And I'm usually doing this by myself, but today I have two awesome people. What do you think?
What's up, Jay?
What's up?
Is it a nice billboard?
Dude, looks good.
Look at all this rare, hot, moving.
You're trying to win the award 2 years in a row?
2 months in a row.
Yeah.
Look, come back here. Having some shit. Look at kids. I'm not forgetting the kids. Every price range. I got shit from 600, from 5 to 10. Cause every kid has $5. I want $5, kid. I'll take that shit.
I done already bought some.
Bro, I walked in. The guy from the gate 16. He's in there. He sees my PlayStation box. How much is that? Brother, he comes in and bought it.
You sold?
He came in and he bought
I like
it.
that.
Hey, cash, right?
Yeah, it was like,
like
he
that.
had like one thing out and he already bought it.
I had it sitting on the table and he's like, cash, done. I don't even have to put that shit out. Done.
He was smacking the table too hard. Damn. Alright, that's it. We're still setting up his booth, so we're going to get back to it. Alright guys, I'm here with OK Chief, and I was telling him about how Nate couldn't make it.
And how much of a bad taste he has. Look what he likes.
He couldn't make it.
Jesus.
He missed out on the last one, so we just want to kind of, give
Couldn't
him a hard time about
what
it.
the hell is wrong with you? If you ain't here,
Yeah, right? Have you
Bro.
seen this place?
bro. I mean, come on. If you're not here, what are you doing with your life? Josh, he's having the time of his life, and it hasn't even started yet.
Day early.
A day early. So next time we need to see you here, bro.
Yeah. Next time.
One of the things I wanted to do was have all of our favorite YouTubers sign an NES cartridge for myself and my buddy, since he couldn't make it. So Chief was kind enough to sign.
Hey guys, Josh here with 7th level and 8th. What's going on, guys?
Just hunting.
Did y'all find anything good yet?
I've found quite a few things. I got a Breath of Fire 3,
Oh, nice.
Final Fight 3,
That's a heavy hitter.
some other odds and ends, some Turbo Graphics. Got me, was it Bays and Kaidos for GameCube?
Oh, wow.
Whatever, however it's pronounced.
I don't see that one too often. Yeah, I got a couple of things. I got some McDonald's toys, like Batman Returns McDonald's.
You're not my
toys.
friend anymore.
I got Blood Will Tell on the PS2. Yeah,
F you.
I know. He gave me a good deal.
I
on
used
it,
to have that for PS2.
though. Yeah,
My dumbass sold it to buy him Christmas presents when he was a kid.
undeserving.
Probably.
But we're just gonna hang out and go look around, see what we can find at Retropalooza. So we'll check in later, guys.
All right, man.
So by this time, Retropalooza was pretty up and going. The crowd was there. All the vendors were set up, mostly. And they had some pretty good stuff. There were some really cool vendors. A lot of video games, a lot of toys. They had some t-shirts, just a lot of unique stuff. Some homemade, like craft stuff. But mostly games. A couple of booths even had a lot of imports. And there's a booth over here on the left. There's Arkansas Picker there. He was here as well. And this booth over here on the left actually had a really cool setup with a good selection of games. And the guy that ran that one was really cool. I'm here with Eric, 8bit Eric. How's it going, man?
Pretty good, man. What's up?
Not much, man. Just scoping out the place, looking for some games. Found a few things already. How's it going for you?
It's going. Just selling stuff at my table and stuff like that.
Some t-shirts and some books. You got a copy of this book here?
Yeah, I just got one left.
I went ahead and got one as well. So
Yeah, you picked up one.
Yeah.
Somebody else just came by and picked up one.
you got more at the house, or
No, I gotta order more physicals, but they're
Okay.
available on Amazon.
how's the sales going?
They're all right. They've slowed down a little bit, but it's been out for like almost 3 years already. So
Yeah, that's cool. I was telling him how my buddy Nate couldn't make it.
yeah, he was telling me about Nate not being here, which is kind of gay,
It really is.
but it's on brand. It's to be expected.
Yeah, typical Nate.
Yeah, so
Missed the last one too. So.
yeah, last one in DFW,
Yeah.
which, you know, I think the DFW one's always a little bit better, but
Yeah.
hopefully Houston will get better now because it'll be the only one. But we'll see. But either way, Nate probably will miss that one too.
More than likely.
So screw you, Nate.
But what do you got planned lately? What's your YouTube plans? What's your
My
how's
plans,
live treating you?
that's trending news commentaries, just whatever's happening that day. So just just kind of staying on course, talking about stuff, and giving my thoughts. But yeah, man, just the usual stuff like that.
Cool, man.
Still doing my own thing.
That's cool. Yeah, same here. I do it more for a hobby. But it's good talking to you, man. I appreciate it. And
Thank you.
thanks for doing the video.
Anytime.
And I'm here with Christian, aka the gun guy from Southern Hospitality.
This is just to dissuade anybody who might think of trying to figure out where I live and come over here and find my stuff. 6 months ago, might not have shot you in the face.
Season 3 of the Game Chasers. Yeah. How does it feel being known as the gun guy from that?
It's both good and bad. I feel like I've done a lot for the gaming community,
Yeah.
but I am most recognized from one episode. I'm only in one
It
episode.
was a good episode, though.
Yeah.
It was very memorable. I remember that episode as the gun guy, but also the stack and just the living room full of NES games. All the doubles that they were digging through, they had the stack. They're like $2. They tried to lowball you on it.
Yeah, I mean, that was a long time ago. That was the early days where you could do stuff like that.
That was like 2013, 14.
Something like that.
Yeah.
Man, I haven't looked at that in a while.
Yeah. You still have some of your doubles, it looks like, over here, right?
They, like, no joke, they've been sitting in storage almost since that meetup. That was
Really?
the last meetup that I did. And then I started running a show, so I just got busy. And yeah, I went out to my storage unit finally and pulled all my totes.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's not all of them, but that's the beginning of the last of the doubles that I have.
And if he actually has a crazy Dragon Warrior collection going on.
I've got some other doubles.
So he is it's still going. He's the Dragon Warrior King, I guess. He's got the throne, and how many copies do you have?
Well, this weekend, I was given 4 more copies, so we are currently up to 1306.
What's the goal with it? Like, how many use as many as possible? Or?
2,500.
Yeah.
1,000 And this all goes back to a forum conversation.
Yeah.
I mean, it's really that basic. Somebody made a thread where they said, what would constitute a mega collection?
Yeah.
And the discussion landed on 1,000 copies would be mega.
Yeah.
2,500 copies would be epic. So the goal is to hit 2,500.
Now, if you hit 25, what's the next game you're gonna do that for?
I will never do
Second
this
one?
again.
Come on,
No.
you gotta do the second one.
No, this is a one-time thing. Everything's too expensive. Like, it's kind of dumb for me to even keep going with this, but 2,500. Nobody's done it. I mean, the first mega collection, as far as I know, I'm the first person to have 1,000 of one thing.
Did you see that? It may be an internet meme, but the guy that had the fridge full of Jurassic Park SNES games. That was hilarious. Remember that? Uh-oh. Was that you?
Trying not to get pissed off. So that's Kedbot.
Oh, was it?
That's Kevin. I was hanging out with Kedbot last month at Midwest Gaming Classic,
Really?
and Kedbot only ever had like 300.
Oh,
right?
really?
So I am way past where Kevin was.
Big time.
But people don't know me. They know Jurassic Park did.
I think it's the way he stored them. The refrigerator made it so memorable.
He also had the bathtub where he's like laying in the bathtub and he was covered in them.
I didn't see that.
The bathtub still gets passed around. But no, I mean, I made a website.
Yeah.
I have triple the amount he did. People still talk about Kevbot. They don't talk about me. And it's like playful. I'm not really upset. It's just, I saw him last month and I said, they still talk about you. Like,
it's gonna be one of those forever internet memes for the Jurassic Park.
Yeah. He told me, he was like, dude, just get in the bathtub.
Yeah. I mean, you gotta something really creative that's really gonna stick in people's minds.
Well, hopefully.
Oh yeah, that is.
Hopefully the throne.
The throne of Dragon Warrior.
A start.
Which I still need to get a picture sitting in the throne over there.
Yeah, man, get a picture.
Yeah, that'd be cool. And what else? You said you'd run a gaming expo or a gaming convention or another convention, right?
Correct. I do ATG Expo down in Waco, Texas, happening September 12th to 13th.
That's awesome.
It's a little bit of everything.
Yeah.
My old show pre-COVID was very video game focused.
Yeah.
This is more just generally cool stuff.
Yeah.
So like last year, we added Legos. That was like the new area that we introduced to the show. But don't get me wrong, we're still doing video game tournaments and video game vendors. Just in terms of the stuff to do at the show,
You got wrestling too, pro wrestling?
Got wrestling.
That's awesome.
Got indoor disc golf, because I like disc golf.
I've always wanted to try that. I've never tried it.
Got a shooting range.
How big is the expo? Is it about this size, or it's got to be bigger? I mean.
It's a little bigger.
Yeah.
It's the entire top floor of the Waco Convention Center.
Oh wow. Okay.
It's a good size show.
I might take one of these with me.
Yeah.
I'm from Georgia, but my wife ended up really liking Texas, so we may try to come back with it.
Awesome.
So I appreciate it, man.
Yeah. Thanks for talking with me. There we go.
And we'll get a picture of it here soon. Hey, thanks.
Keep collecting.
Oh yeah.
So Christian was a lot of fun to talk to, and I actually didn't expect to see him there. And he was nice enough to sign my NES cartridges as well. This booth here had a really big selection of Switch games, and they had some good titles here, Call of Cthulhu, and they also had a pretty big PlayStation 2 and PS1 selection. So some pretty unique games, some common stuff, but also some games you just don't see too often. Actually ran across Jay playing some Tetris over here. They have a bunch of tables set up with different games, retro games, and it's a pretty cool setup. This is also where they did some of their video game tournaments. Now later that day at Retropalooza, they had a Remembering Billy panel going on where basically Jay, Eric, and Tim got together and just did a discussion talking about Billy and the good times, and they did the memorial video that Eric had put together, and then they also did an updated video that added a little more interactions with Chris and some music to that. I actually have the entire video on our channel. I uploaded it a few days ago, so if you want to check that out, I'll have a link to that in the description. It's a full unedited, well, somewhat edited because I had to put the clips together, but the full video is there in its entirety, at least what I could record, and it's there if you want to check it out. But it was cool though, because everybody got to come up that wanted to and just talk about Billy and what he meant to them, their interactions with him, and it was a really great time for everybody to bond and just really talk about Billy and how much we all miss him.
Anybody have any stories, any personal dealings with Billy you want to come up and share? Timmy, you have something to say? Come on up. He said, oh yeah. Yeah, sit, have a seat. Come on.
Whatever you want. For you guys, what are the like?
It's kind of selfish. Really selfish. Oh, of him? Yeah, for dying. Yeah, I know, it's fucking crazy. So, no, I mean, one of the fondest memories I got of him is, let me get real quick, is we'd be up at the apartment playing NWO or Killer Instinct or something like that, and you knew No Mercy, WrestleMania 2000, right? He had this threshold where he could only lose so much before he decided to rage quit. And it really wasn't rage quitting, it was just like, he'd put the controller down and be like, I gotta do laundry. And get up and just walk out, not another word, walk out. Like, dude, what are you doing? Out the door. Mm-hmm, yeah. So it kind of for a lot of years became, like whenever you're getting mad about a game or something, it was like, man, I got laundry to do. Yeah. Anybody else want to share a story? I'd love to hear it. Come on up. Yeah, come on up.
So at this part of the panel, they were asking people if they wanted to come up and share a story. So I went up and shared, my story and my interactions with Billy and just, my experience in knowing him, the little bit that I did know him. And I'm going to show a few clips of everybody that came up and shared their story. And we actually had quite a few people come up. It was really nice to see and to hear everybody's interactions with Billy.
And watching you guys through the years, you were kind of like the friends I didn't have at the time. All the adventures and the road trips, it meant a lot to me. To this day, I still go back and watch those. It takes the time to be with you, and just, like I said, I don't have that many interactions with them other than some Facebook messages and watching you guys, but you meant a great deal to a lot of people, all you guys, believe it or not, all you guys made a great deal to a lot of people, so just thank you guys. I wish I could have told that to Billy when he was still here, so.
Thank you for sharing, appreciate it. I'm just trying to get out of that, but well, yeah, I met Billy over the years, being friends with Dongo, and then meeting Jay, and then obviously Billy, was in his right pocket. Yeah, Billy was always nice and kind, and I don't have anything specific, so that's all right. But yeah, everybody loved Billy. Yeah, that's it. I love y'all. Thank you, Floating Head.
Yeah, we use street names here.
Squeeze, come on. Yeah, so Dongo's real name is Daryl, for reference. I don't like public speaking, so it's easy. Yeah.
Don't hide behind the speaker.
Come on. I didn't know I was hiding, I was just grabbing the mic. Anyway, as you heard, Squiggles, Squigs is what I get called around here. Kind of the same boat as like Jose. I didn't really know Billy that well. Funny enough, I remember the day I met all you guys it was exactly 1 week after me and my soon-to-be wife started officially dating. So it was January 30th, 2021. Recent years, when me and y'all started being closer, and I would talk to him at Retropalooza, he was like one of the main people who always, when he'd walk by, he'd stop by, hey, Squigs, how you doing, man? Like, talk to me for even 30 seconds, a minute, and sometimes that was the only interaction I had.
Over the years, going to Retropalooza, mostly in the Houston area, I slowly met everybody. Just like everyone before us, I don't know Billy as much as y'all do, but over time I got to just a little bit know more, mostly from interaction with him, talking to him during the conventions and out of the conventions. And through my experience during the conventions, I've seen people like have so much fun, you know, not only interacting but also having an awesome time around it, you know, creating memories, jokes here and there. Not even in the guest panel, but also like not only at the floor and the vendor, but also in the panels. Like I have not went to one panel of a Game Changer really, and no one laughs. Everybody goes out there laughing, having a good time. That's something that I'm always going to remember every time from Billy.
So you and Billy were on a slow pitch softball team, right? For the past, what was it?
20 years we played together, something like that.
And I know you mentioned in one of the recent games after Billy's passing, you were playing with his glove, right?
Right, correct.
Yeah. And the last out of that game was you catching the final out.
Yeah. Did we tell the story? I'll tell the story. Yeah. Okay, so me and Billy played softball together every Friday night for probably like 25 years or more. Hey, thank you. Thank you. Oh, you just want to hear the story? Okay. So when he passed away, I went to his house, I got his cleats, I got his glove, took a picture of him in the dugout, and I used his glove and played his position. He played right center. And the last out of the inning was a fly ball to me, caught it, and it's like, you can't script anything better than that. Exactly, how can you not be romantic about baseball? So that was just like, oh, and using his glove, I realized why he missed so many damn balls in the outfield, because he needed a new one. It was like very flimsy.
Did you cry?
Did I cry?
No crying in
There's no crying in baseball.
No, it's alright to cry.
And when I first started noticing Game Chasers, it was like 8 years ago. It was just an accident because my wife, she liked the idea of traveling, but never did it. So I started making plans of going places, and I started taking her to different experiences all over San Antonio, and then eventually started making plans of different places in Texas, and we ended up coming across some videos of travel and then Game Chasers. So, which was really awkward because like we went to one of your shows a few years back, and it was awkward seeing you because like I'd seen a video of you and it was very, I think your pants were down or something like that, and it's like, so that really,
name one.
So, but I remember that gentleman right there, you went to his house and he was very kind to you. He was gonna just give you games for nothing. 7th level. So the idea of traveling to different places, meeting new people, and just experiencing different types of personalities is really, it's hard to explain because like, you don't know me, but like each of the people that were in your videos, I've seen them, and then I'm laughing at the memories that you created for me, and even life challenged me. You wouldn't recognize me, but 8 years ago I had dark hair. Life tried to come after me and it failed, but it turned me gray. But during that time frame, you know, it was videos like that, and then this guy, OK Chief, you know, you're watching these other videos of these other people, you know, and then seeing y'all in person, it's like you have no idea how important and special you are, and I'm pretty sure there's other people that can correlate. Like, I'm looking at you, and you mean a lot to me. Like, you have no idea, but it's so weird if I try to say that in a weird way, because like you don't know the hell I am. Like, it's so crazy that way. To me, each one of you guys is putting tears in my eyes, joyfully laughing.
I touch on that. When I was a teenager, I really didn't have any friends. Hardly left the house, but you guys kind of became my friends. Scream, just because I went through a lot. With my dad, losing my grandma and stuff, but watching y'all kind of helped me out like I had friends, but sorry.
Take your time, man.
Watching y'all meant a lot to me. Meeting y'all when I was like 15. It's like gave me motivation to keep going. even though I didn't have friends, it's like, showed me another part of life that I didn't have.
When the stuff with Billy went on, man, life was fucked with me, like parent-wise, personal-wise, my health-wise, like it was everything. Like October, November was rough. So I'm all right. I think I'm pretty good. I grieved. I'm always gonna remember Billy. I'm always gonna appreciate the times I had, but I'm good. There's nothing like with me where I'm going to be, just hearing and seeing you guys, it helps. Like I'm not, you know what I mean? I'm just saying, like, because I saw that somebody's like, I just tell in their eyes that they're hurting, they don't want to do this anymore. I do it for you guys. I help Jay with his channel for you guys, and that just move forward for everybody. That's my personal thoughts on it. They even said that with you too. They said they can tell that you're hurting and that you just. But yeah, like, it's tough, but at the same time, you would want us to move forward too,
Doing conventions actually helped me with a lot of this. Not long after Billy passed away, I was a guest at Retropalooza Con, was it Retrofest, Arkansas, or something like that. And he called me and it's like, hey man, if you don't want to come, if you can't, whatever, like I understand. I'm like, no, I'm gonna be there, have a commitment. And it just helped being around my people. AC drove up from Houston and we drove out there together, and I saw Scott and Chief, and it helped. It has helped a lot. I thought I was on right out of here. No, I love him. I think about him every day. Not a day goes by I don't think about him. And I always will. So no, you guys help us. It makes it. I don't even know like the word to use. It helps. Trust me, it helps. So every time someone comes out to me and they're like, "Hey, I'm being hurt a million times, but sorry about Billy, whatever." I'm never gonna get tired of hearing it, honestly. Yeah, it hurts. But no, stuff like this has definitely helped me a lot. I've done a few shows between him passing away and this one, and it's just, I'm not gonna say it gets easier, but just I guess easier to cope with, deal with, But also, like you said, life goes on. So like on a day-to-day kind of thing, like I'm good. I really am. I'm good. But bills still need to get paid, and there's people who depend on me for things, and life goes on. Just is what it is. So thank you. Honestly, thank you.
Thank you.
So after the panel, the convention was mostly over for that day. We still had one more day of the convention, but after the panel, they had an after party at Cidercade, which is a pretty cool place. They have food and they have a free arcade. Basically free. If you have the VIP pass, you get them for free, but it's unlimited arcade plays. So it's really fun. I played a lot of Pac-Man and Galaga. Definitely worth checking out. I went there a little early, and a lot of the other guys had not shown up yet. They went a little later. But yeah, Cidercade was awesome. Definitely worth checking out. So we are on day 2 of Retropalooza, and still got a lot of the vendors out, and a lot of the vendors actually sold out the day before, so they went back, got more stock, and came back and cycled some new stuff in. So a lot of the vendors actually had some new stuff to look through, which is pretty cool. I actually signed up for the Super Smash Bros. Ultimate Tournament, so we're going to go over and do that now. I don't win. I think I beat 3 people, maybe 4, and then I ended up losing in the very end. So it was a lot of fun though.
Oh yeah. Yeah. Oh, the mirror match sounds fun though. Oh, dude, yeah, we gotta do that.
So actually, my first match in Smash Brothers, we ended up both being the same characters. We both played as Ganondorf, which Ganondorf is the character I had main in Smash Brothers. And it was a lot of fun. It was 3 rounds, no items, and it went pretty good.
You want to play like that? Or with one? You want to play with one? Or with that? That might be harder. Open separate. Oh. Huh? You good? Oh, good.
After the tournament, we just walked around, did some more game hunting, met up with 7th and 8th, and we were looking for some of the games they were looking for. Then Dodongo arrived, so I ended up making my way over to Jay's booth where Tim and Dodongo were hanging out at the time. Which is funny because I got to see an argument between Tim and Dodongo about who would win in a fight. It was pretty funny.
I want to go fucking more time. I will fucking kick your motherfucking head off, dude. I will fucking... Bro, I'd kick you, your head would be like this. In a trash can somewhere. And my body would be standing there. Dude, I'd step behind sidekick you and knock you into fucking next year, dude. Fucking step behind sidekick me and fucking... You ain't doing shit. You break your fucking hip just trying to. All right.
Hey, you know what? Alright. Hey, I'll accept that.
I mean,
I'll accept that. Yeah, cheers.
If the you versus Jay boxing match taught us anything, you can't really throw a punch to save your life.
Me?
Neither of you.
We also got to see Tim mess with some nunchucks, who he actually has some experience with these. Both him and Dodongo were apparently either black belts or almost black belts. It was pretty cool, actually. And Tim was doing pretty good considering he hasn't messed with these in a very long time. There we go. So after that, we went outside, and I was able to get an interview with Dodongo, which was really fun.
Hey guys, we are here with the one and only Dodongo. What's going on, man?
Nothing much, man.
How's life treating you?
Life's treating me okay, surprisingly, right now.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm shocked.
I'm glad you got to make it. I was here yesterday, and I know you couldn't make it yesterday, so it was great to see you today. Get to hang out for a bit.
Oh yeah.
And what's your thoughts on Retropalooza and this maybe being the last one? I know Jay's trying to work on maybe getting another one up and going for this area.
I'm talking to him about it too.
Yeah.
Honestly, when it comes down to it's something that really doesn't have to end.
Yeah.
A lot of it is because of the fact that we've had to migrate out to Fort Worth, pretty much the Fort Worth Convention Center, instead of doing it at the Arlington Convention Center. Arlington was a neutral ground. It was right in the middle of Dallas and Fort Worth. So it's like you got people from Dallas who don't want to drive to Fort Worth.
Yeah.
And if you would flip-flopped it, people from Fort Worth don't want to drive to Dallas, but everybody's willing to come because literally it was right down the street from the Cowboy Stadium and the new Ranger Stadium, which I did help hang some of the signs on that building. So
that's cool. Well, I'm hoping that I'm hoping he can find a way for it to continue, because I know this is something everybody looks forward to every year. This is my first Retropalooza. I'm glad I got to go. It's been great. Just really, even if I didn't buy anything, it's just nice meeting everybody and hanging out and making memories, you know?
Oh, yeah.
Speaking of memories, what's your 2 favorite memories off the top of your head from just being involved in all of this over the years? It doesn't have to be Retropalooza, Game Chasers, anything.
Honestly, from the episode 2 was when I stepped in, and it was just, I'd never been to Austin before at that point in time. You know what I mean? Obviously, I've been to Houston before, but Austin, no. And it was one of those things. I was like, dude, I've never been in an area where people didn't look at me funny until I got to Austin, and nobody gave me a fucking second glance, a second look, and I was just like, oh, I'm home.
Yeah.
Right? You know what I mean? I was just like,
it's kind of like where I live. I live out in the country, and like you could just walk into like any store in your pajamas and nobody cares, you know?
Yeah.
Like a no judgment zone.
Yeah.
But yeah.
That one, and just off the top of my head, I would have to say the switcheroo that me, Melvor, and Billy did. Whenever Billy was like, "Hey, Jay's not here. We're gonna do a role reversal."
Episode of the Game Chasers.
I'm not the cameraman today. He's the cameraman today.
Let's just see where this fucking roller coaster is gonna take us at the end.
Train wreck. I'm just gonna sit back and watch them get screwed over.
Yeah.
Y'all are gonna be the Game Chasers today, and we're just like, what? Like, okay, yeah. But we were so stupid and so excited about it. Like, we left an entire bag of stuff at a vendor's
I remember
booth.
that. I do remember that.
And we were just like, oh.
It was at a flea market, right?
Yeah.
Yep.
Completely oblivious to the fact that they should have 2 bags. 2 bags.
I look into the bag I have, hoping for whatever reason I put one of the bags into that bag, but no, there's only one bag there.
And at Trader's Village, and Billy was like, hey, where's y'all's stuff? And we're just like, me and Melville were just like, oh, please still be there, please still be there.
Was it there?
Yeah, luckily the vendor, he goes, yeah, I figured y'all were filming, y'all would be back for it, so I held on to it for you guys.
See, I remember that now. I gotta go back. I want to watch that now. But that's at like season 4, maybe.
I think so, but it was one of those things. It was like, man, had he have not been cool about it, you know, like we could have just lost like all that shit, the ogre battle, you know, for 64 and like everything, pretty much.
Like like that time the car got broken into and y'all stuff got stolen.
Yeah, see, I wasn't there on that one.
Yeah, you weren't there, yeah.
Yeah, but that one made me laugh. I'm not gonna lie, that was one of my favorites.
The part that was, okay, I know it sucks, but the part that was funny to me was how Jordan reacted to it. You could see he was having like an internal panic attack going on.
Yeah. Oh man, Jordan, love you.
Yeah.
Damn, man.
Yeah. Because I think he's like his passport was gone. And I don't remember when I know you weren't there. I can't remember where they were headed in that episode. Do you remember?
Yes, it was going to Canada.
Canada. Okay. Yeah. Jordan was. What's your name again?
My name is Michael. My channel is Nerd Rage 36.
Nerd Rage 36. All right. He's a big Game Chaser fan as well. He goes to the Retropaloozas a lot.
I mean,
he's got his OG shirt. Awesome.
Hell yeah.
It's technically my second one because the first one got wrecked at work.
Oh no.
I've got a hole in it somewhere.
I was telling him I've got mine. I have just the one shirt that I got from Billy last year, and I was like, I only wear it on like certain occasions. I should have wore it this time, but I left it at home. But
like you guys got one up on me. I literally just got mine today. That's the
Did
first,
you?
Yeah, very first Game Chasers.
Is it
shirt.
that version there? Or?
Yeah,
Nice.
that version there.
Yeah.
I'm just like, okay. I'm like, why couldn't I have one of those a long time ago? No.
Oh man. Well, I appreciate it, man. It was good talking to you and hanging out, and I'm glad we got to see you. You know, I was worried we wouldn't get to see you this time around, so.
Hell yeah, man.
Glad you made it.
Fuck yes. Sorry guys, I'm a little bit drunk. So you have to excuse me.
That's the only way they know you. Any plans? Anything you're playing right now? Anything you plan to play?
Right now I'm trying to beat Ace Combat 7.
That's a good one. What system is that?
PS5.
PS5? Okay.
Yeah, I happened to catch a deal moving into my new place because I caught it in December, and they're like, hey, you have your choice between a 75-inch TV, a PS5, or a Nintendo Switch. And I'm just like, oh, Switch 2. And I was like, give me that PS5.
Well, your PS5 is probably appreciated in value now with the prices.
So I was like, yeah, go give me the PS5. Yeah, I got TV. You know, I got a regular Switch. You know,
Yeah.
I'm good for right now.
You're not missing too much on the Switch 2.
No.
Not yet, at least. But
So,
I mean,
and the only thing I would have upgraded to a Switch 2 for would have been the Wind Waker, but
yeah,
thanks to you,
Yeah.
I've
glad
got
you
it
got it.
now. I'm fucking on the GameCube.
yeah, we picked up Wind Waker. I grabbed it for him the other day, and in his video that he did with Tim, he talked about 2 games he really wanted for his collection, and one of them was Wind Waker. The other was Twilight Princess for GameCube. So.
Yeah. Oh, wow, nice.
Welcome to Texas, where the weather has bipolar disorder.
It's just like Georgia too. It'll be like cold one day and hot the next. But yeah, I love seeing you on Shady J show. I love that you, Tim, and Jay and Squiggles are all working on that channel and just being active on there. That's great. And we're still watching. So.
Oh yeah. So yeah, we talked about it too. The last time I went to film with them, it debuted like a week later. Yeah. Pretty much like, hey, but Eric, he had it, and he called me. He was like, hey, there's some stuff you say on here. Do you want me to edit that? And I'm just like, no, don't. Just fucking leave it in. Yeah. You know what I mean? I'm no holds barred when it comes to this kind of shit. So he did that. He left it in. We were talking about at the very least, once a month, me coming on there because it would be a good cross promotion. Because if you guys don't know, I do have my own channel. Yep. I've got about maybe 20 videos up so far. A lot of them are reaction stuff, but a couple of them are original content, like that time I robbed a toy store. So
and what's the channel name for everybody?
The channel name is Toxic Playground.
Toxic Playground.
Yeah, so
I'll put a link in the description as well. So
yes sir.
Toxic Playground.
Oh yeah.
All right, thanks man.
No problem, dude.
See you later.
Fucking yes sir.
So the convention's wrapping up and we are making our way over, and we're going to talk to Jay for a little bit. He was kind enough to do an interview with us, so let's go check that out. Alright guys, I'm here with Shady J. We're here at Retropalooza at Fort Worth. And how's it going?
It's going really, really well. I mean, we're towards the end of everything now.
We're toward the end of it now. It's everybody's kind of clearing out. We got a little bit of time left.
Getting packed up a little bit. Yeah. No, it was good. It was really good.
Yeah, I think it was a lot of fun. This is the first one I've been to, and I had a great time.
Okay.
Just hanging out. There's a lot of good vendors. OK Chief really brought a crazy setup.
He brings the smoke every freaking show. Yeah. Chief's booth is just ridiculous.
Yeah, he's got some crazy stuff, and he actually already packed up pretty quick too. I think he sold probably 80% of his stuff. 70%.
A lot.
Yeah.
I can say that a lot. Yes. He packed up less than he came with. Let's put it that way.
Yeah. And I know this is supposedly the last one in this area, but I know you're trying to work on something. So we're gonna cross our fingers on that.
Supposedly. No, I don't want to end it, but it's literally a financial business decision, and things have just gotten really, really expensive. So
everything's expensive.
Since having to leave Arlington, it's really been an uphill battle. But I had some people yesterday talk to me and go, hey, I know this place, I know this guy who does these things, so maybe we'll see.
We'll see. Cross our fingers. I'm sure everybody's understanding on it too. So
no, they get it. I'm about to go make everyone sad and play Boys to Men over the PA in a minute.
Funny.
No, again, I don't want it to end. I've had so many people reach out to me, come up to me this weekend and say, hey, try this, try that, try this, and we'll see. That's all I can say is we'll see.
Well, I had a good time, created a lot of memories, got to talk to a lot of people, meet some new people.
Good.
Really enjoyed the memorial panel that we had for Billy. I like the addition with Chris. And the music choice, that was appropriate.
Yes, I agree. Thank you. Yeah. No, I wanted to do a special segment just for Chris.
Yeah.
Because that was the closest thing that Billy had to an actual brother was Chris. So
they even look the same too.
they do.
Yeah,
they do.
But yeah, Redneck Chris. We are any plans? You can say yes or no, or I can cut this out. Any plans on him being on the Shady J show at any point?
Yeah, for sure.
Okay.
Oh yeah, for sure. Yeah. No, me and Chris are still tight.
Yeah, I know you guys are tight. I just don't know,
We talked. Let's see, what's today? I don't even know what today is. But we talked 4 days ago from whatever today is.
Yeah.
So yeah, no, we're good.
Is he still on social media at all, or?
He's not as active as he once was, but yeah, he's still there. Okay. Redneck Gamer, I think is his handle with 2 Ks. Redneck.
Yeah.
I think so.
Yeah, we'd love to see him. I've been enjoying all the stuff you do on your channel.
Thank you.
Having Tim on there on the regular, and the
dongo the other day. That was great.
Yeah, no, I knew people would like the dongo making the finish.
And your giraffes that you do with squiggles and all that.
I like the draft.
Those are fun, dude.
Those are really fun.
Those are really fun.
Ideas. I need ideas for the draft day.
Yeah. Hey, we'll put comments in the comment
sure.
section for draft ideas.
Yes.
That's a lot of fun. I had a good time. I appreciate it. Thank you again. Thank you for the. This is a.
You gonna show it?
I gotta show it, man. This is
as seen on the Game Chasers. This is the Sega CD case that me and Redneck Chris were going back and forth with.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's just time to let it go.
Yeah.
Honestly.
I agree.
and I hope you enjoy it.
Oh, dude.
So,
yeah.
That's cool.
That's awesome. I appreciate it, man. And hopefully, we had a great time. My wife had a good time.
Good to hear.
This is our first time in Texas, and she really's been enjoying Texas. So
good.
I think
Texas
it'll be
is a great spot. It's a great spot.
I think we'll come back for sure.
You need to.
Yeah. Thank
you.
you.
Be good. Hey, thanks for coming.
Thank you.
Appreciate it. See y'all later.
See ya.
Retropalooza was a lot of fun. Met a lot of cool people. Made some new friends. Created a lot of great memories, and I just really enjoyed it. Thank you to everybody that just talked to me and interacted with me. Got to hang out with 7th and just everybody. It was a lot of fun, and I do plan on doing a pickups video separate from this to just go over everything that I got. So take a look at that whenever it comes out, and thank you guys for watching. Hope you enjoyed.